What's up, everybody? I did a video, or a first ride video, on a 2021 Husqvarna FC350 that I bought last September 2020. I feel like I should give a follow-up now that I have 12 hours on the bike. I just wanted to go over some things that I like or dislike, and I just throw out some settings that I have for my suspension and things I plan on doing to the bike to change things up. Anyway, today it is in the mid of May 2021. I'm at Wareham MX in Wareham, Massachusetts, just doing a couple motos. It was really windy and the track was awesome. It had some drizzle, but I like this track and I keep coming back here, so I'm trying to set up my suspension because it's a good basis for me. I like it, I'm comfortable, and I make changes so I know what to expect. Anyway, we'll get with it. I like sand, so on the sand, I like to have a lot of traction, obviously, with the front and rear. I'm working on suspension settings to try to get the rear tire to stick. You all know that they lowered the suspension on this bike 10 millimeters. I'm comparing this to my 2018 KTM FC350. So I'll tell you like what I changed. Anyway, on the suspension, the forks, I'm still messing with the air pressure. I'm setting mine at 140. I'm 175 pounds vet rider. I used to be a rider years ago. Now I'm in my 40s, so I have the front fork at 140, and I'm messing with the compression and rebound on it. So right now I have my fork compression at 14 clicks out and the rebound at 11 clicks out. I have my fork slid up into the third line on the triple clamp. I went to the second line. It was harder to turn. The third line seems like it makes this bike, carve, like flat track stuff, but I'm going back and forth. Like, say I go to like a Southwick, Massachusetts track, I might go to the second line on the fork because I want like higher speed stuff, less head shake. Anyway, so like in this video, sections like this, the bike seems like wallowy in the back when I put it in the third line, because the bike, it obviously shortens the length of the overall wheelbase. But for sections like this, I like it where it's short because I can dig right into the sand berm. And going down this straightaway here, I get head shake like right about here. You can see my hands. Right here, I like it with the shorter, with the third line on the triple clamp, and here too. Anyway, my rear shock I'm still working a bit on. I know it feels like I always have to try to find traction. I'm not 100% comfortable with it yet, and I think it's due to them raising the spring rate in the rear. But my settings in the rear right now, I'm running 105 sag. My compression is 15 clicks out. My rebound is 12 clicks out. The high speed compression is 1 3/4 turns out. Messing with the high speed compression, I might go in or out trying to see if I can get a little more traction, but I'm liking the bike. It's a great bike. It's a sexy looking bike. I changed all the color change on it. I put some Chirby's black gray plastics on it, and I did a bike graphics kit for my backgrounds and my decals. I changed that. Overall, the power and everything, I'm looking for a little more power, so I tried map 1, map 2, depends what track you're at. I'm trying to squeeze out more power. It has way more power than my 2018 KTM had, but it's a mellower power like the Husqvarna is known for. So things that I changed on this bike, I changed the seat cover to an RMA TV grip seat cover. I put rear axle blocks that are floating axle blocks by Works Connection in the back. It's supposed to help with traction. I did that. I put some of Cheruby's frame guards on this bike. Man, I'm super happy with the bike. It's a sweet looking bike. I put a bigger rear brake pedal tip from Mojo on there because you can't seem to find the rear brake pedal. That's one thing that I don't like, is you're always looking for the rear brake pedal. But also I changed the grips to the soft compound ODI, and I put these Motion Pro air fork, or not air fork, but bleeder buttons, so you can bleed the air out of your fork when it's on the stand after you ride real quick. You just press the button. I like those a lot too. What I'm looking to do on this bike is get more power out of it. So I ordered a Vortex ECU, so it's going to have like 10 different map options. I ordered it from Chad at XPR. We're going to see what that Vortex does. I'm going to do like a video on that review too, because I'm curious to see if it's worth $1,000 or not. And I'm sure you all would like to know, or whatever, but I'm looking for a little bit more over rev. It's not the power, it's over rev. I need a little more over rev. Like, I'll give you an example. Right here on the track, I'm gonna turn here and I want to get as fast as I can right here. I'm in third gear. I should shift fourth, but by the time I would shift it, I'd be like skying the jump and overshooting it. So I want third to pull a bit longer there. I'm going through this track mostly in third. This jump, I'm having trouble clearing because I want to get a little more over rev. I'm trying to get to that, next 5 feet without shifting. Otherwise, I'm down shifting, up shifting, which is not a problem, but I'm just lazy. Anyway, overall, I'm loving the bike. The bike, I paid $9,600 for it, and I bought it at Motorbikes Plus in New Hampshire. The bike is a great bike. It's much better than the 2018 KTM I had. Fit and finish is fabulous. I really enjoy riding the 350. It's just a dream. I was a 450 guy, but it's just too much power. The 350 seems lighter. I know that it's not much lighter, but it seems lighter, especially this one with this composite rear subframe. The back end of the bike feels like connected, like solid, like to you. I know I said I'm trying to find rear traction. I will find it. I just got to mess around with the suspension, and we'll get there. Maybe the Vortex will have like less engine braking, and it might help me in the turns or not. We'll see. But overall, I rate this bike a 10 out of 10. I couldn't be happier. I recommend it. Trying to do some other tracks here shortly. I'm going to go to MX at New Hampshire MX and HMX. That's that used to be the old Jolly Roger. And I'm going to go to MX 101 in Epping, New Hampshire. Do some videos there. Overall, like I said again, the bike is great. Everything about it. The rims, I'll point out, the DID Dirt Star rims hold up more. They're more durable than the Excels that come on the KTMs. I flattened the front Excel rim. These rims seem to be taking it really well. The suspension on this bike too has awesome bottoming resistance. I feel like I'm gonna flat land and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna hurt. But when I land, it just like absorbs it somehow. Especially on the fork, I'm not sure how. Like, they definitely changed something there. If I was to change something else on the bike, which I'm going to, is the bar mount. I'm gonna get a Mojo bar clamp. So like if you fall down, like a tip over in a turn, like say I fell right here, it wouldn't twist the clamp because the bottom portion of the clamp is all one piece. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put 5mm spacers on top of the rubber mount just to give the bar height a little bit higher, because I'm 5'11", a little taller, so I want to have a little bit of a space. I heard that makes a big difference in a lot of turning and stuff like that. Overall, I recommend the bike. If you have any questions or curious of anything that I didn't mention, comment and let me know. Alright guys, well, like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.